All right, word on the street is that the Detroit Pistons won't be shopping Jaden Ivey as of right now. We hear people throwing out potential, trades out there, especially the one people like a lot. It's the Laurie marketed one. That's kind of the one I got the ball rolling on. I was saying that since last year. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. And to me, that's a sign of bad organizations and piss poor run organizations. Not saying that's the case here, but the sign of bad organization is one that like to hold people against their will just out of spite or just showing that they're in control, and not taking a asset and turning it into an asset, or turn the asset into pretty much a liability. All right, like I said, that's not the case here. I mean, example how, Rob Gronkowski says, you know what, I want to go play with Tampa Bay. So what did Bill Belichick do? He took a guy that's retired. He traded his rights over to Tampa Bay for like a mid-round draft pick, turned it into something, which he could have got, he could have got emotionally vested in there and wanted to control and be in power and said, nah. Either you play here or don't play nowhere else. And that's shitty. I mean, the Lions did that to Barry Sanders. Why not trade him where he want to go to? You know what I'm saying? That just makes no sense. Turn something into something else, or take nothing into something. Either I'm playing or not playing. So why wouldn't you want to get assets for Calvin Johnson? Why wouldn't you want to get assets for Barry Sanders? Why wouldn't you want to get assets for Rob Gronkowski instead of getting nothing? And those type of organizations are run piss poor. They're not functional organization. A business should be ran on head, on your brain. You're going to have gut feelings. You're going to have emotion, but you got to take the emotions out of it. You think when businesses got to make tough decisions that they think with their heart? No, they think with their bottom line. They think with their logic. That's how men think. That's how businesses are run. It's run off logic and the bottom line. And the bottom line is money. That's what it's ran off of. Now, this ain't that yet. This ain't turned to that yet. And you said, well, what you mean? It's to the point where Ivey got the organization split down the middle. I don't know if it's down the middle 50-50 as far as is it just front office? Is it front office? And then there's, what Monty and his coaching staff think. Excuse me. We just know that the front office ain't happy with how they playing Jaden Ivey. AKA Troy Weaver not happy that Monty not playing Jaden Ivey. That's just what it boiled down to. He wanted Kevin Ollie. Then he like, okay, Charles Lee, whatever. And they sat there. They made him take a GM, a head coach that he didn't want. They had no rapport together. They didn't have much history together. Maybe a little history, I think, was there. But, that's, So it's not to the point where they hold him against his will. It's to the point where, one side want him to play, other side say, no, I don't like him. So, like I said, you got a organization that's dysfunctionally ran. And that's what it boiled down to. You put a whole bunch of people together that ain't on the same accord. That's why it makes no sense to hire a GM and not had a GM help you find a head coach. Tom Gores is listening to Arn Tellum. He listening to Ed Stefanowski. Look at the results. Or whoever he listening to, look at the results. It makes no sense. His counsel should be fired or he should be selling the team. But, at the end of the day, they not trading Jaden Ivey because financially it make a lot of sense here. And two, one side of it want him to play. They seen the promise. They seen what he did last year. One side, want him to play. Another side say, no, I don't want him, But guess who got more leverage? The head coach got more leverage. He got a damn near $100 million deal. That's where the leverage lie at. Are they going to chew that contract up? Are they going to come to a buyout or something like that? I doubt it. It might be a buyout clause in there, but right now, they don't plan on trading him. So, this is, everything happened for a reason. Ivy will become a better human being, possibly even a better player out of this situation. But this is a bad situation. Can take good commodities and make them bad commodities. Listen to me. It can. It can take good apples and turn them to sour apples, to bad apples. You know, it can take good grapes and turn them into, you know, molded and bad grapes, not even to wine. And right now, this organization is just, it's not on the same accord, and it's Tom Gore's. And Lions did something similar. I think they hired Brad Holmes and then stuck him with Dan Campbell, hired Dan Campbell, stuck him with Brad Holmes. They just so happened to get along. They got lucky. You know, organizations, they just do. You see why bad organizations and bad businesses are run piss poor. You see why. You definitely see why. You definitely see why. It ain't no mystery. They do things how they want to do them and then be surprised when it doesn't work out. You know, and then be surprised when it don't work out. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, the GM vision ain't the same as the head coach vision. I want to know how long it took for them to clash. I guarantee you it didn't take long. And I think, you know, Monty got the power. Monty got the leverage. Monty got the most money behind him. So, I don't understand. You get somebody that much money, you might as well give him the power of the front office and on the court. Or at least let him find his own GM or find a GM that y'all they think they can build this team with. So, but nonetheless, they you know, who's suffering the most is the player development. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you got one parent saying one thing, another parent teaching another thing, kid gonna be confused, bro. Everybody got to be on the same accord. These are kids, you know, looking to find their way in life, looking the way they find their way in the league. You know, they were drafted for one specific thing, and now you got another guy come in there trying to change some things, and, you know, no wonder with they 17 straight losses, you seeing why, dysfunction, no flow. You got the front office working against the coaching staff. Who else you know? You got the owner who don't give a damn. So, you know, it is, you know, if I'm a player in there, I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get out as fast as possible. I'm trying to get out of there as fast as possible. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. You want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313. Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link description. I appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Lions Talk, Piston Talk playlist for more videos like this. One time for the one time piece.